Why is it worth it to work through the issues you have in your current marriage instead of looking for another one?
Because you have so many things established now in the relationship that you're on that makes you so much further ahead than any new relationship that you would have to start.
Yeah.
We don't value the time in which we've already spent together
Right.
as a developmental tool in our relationship.
Right.
We are so much further ahead because of the knowledge of each other, because of the proximity to each other, that we are so much further ahead than any new relationship that we'd be in.
And I would also add that whatever issue that you have now is going to come up again in any other relationship that you start.
Probably because half of that issue or more
is
you.
Yes.
If you're part of the problem, and any problem in a relationship is you. I think that's a thing that we get into a lot in marriage.
You have to explain that because people aren't gonna understand that. What do you mean?
Some people will. But no, I think that in every conflict, there's two parties. And for you to say, well, it was this person's fault, or it's this person's issue, or it's this person, and you leave yourself out of that conflict, you're no longer in a conflict. You're just watching a person have issues.
Gotcha.
A conflict involves two people.
Yes.
Your engagement, your ownership in the relationship will bring you in to say, part of this problem is me. How are we going to fix it?
Yes.
You're not there if you don't think you're a part of the conflict.
Right.
You need to engage
What's
and say,
my part in this?
Yes. Marriage is a complete union commitment.
Yes.
A healthy marriage is a complete union commitment. So if there is conflict that is coming from the other person, it's coming from you because you are united.
Yeah.
That person needs to get this conflict resolved or this isn't happening anymore.
Yeah.
You have to have that mentality where you come into the conflict and you say, I'm going to take ownership of this, even if it's not your fault.
Yes.
I know that stinks, but even if it's not your fault, you're in the relationship with them.
Yeah.
So you need to take ownership of that conflict and say, this is on me.
Yeah.
Whatever the outcome of this is, good or bad, it's on me.
Yeah.
And that will help you in actually approaching the conflict.
Yeah, it'll help
because now you're not blaming.
Yes.
Now you're owning. And so you're going to come with a mentality and a humility.
It takes them off of defense.
Yeah. Can you imagine if a couple came into a conflict where both were like, this is my fault.
Yeah.
This is my fault, and we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out because we're in a relationship.
Yeah. That's going to be successful.
Whoa. Yeah, it's going to be successful, but you have to kill your ego.
Yeah.
You have to kill your ego if that's going to be the case. And your ego should be killed when you're in a marriage relationship. The only ego that you should have is the union.
Marriage is the process of killing that.
The individual ego.
Yes.
I think there should be a pride in your marriage.
Right. I'm talking about your own personal ego. Yeah.
Yep.
Just being married is going to slowly kill that
if
it's a healthy relationship.
It definitely will.